Well, I mean, the argument is that they have not established that he obstructed the investigation or that his statements were materially false. That's what I argue. That's what he's strongest case. And they're relying on things like the cell phone and money shipments, and those are not evidence that he's involved at all in terrorism.
But that's not the government's point. It says it's not terrorism that we're concerned with. We're afraid because he has this money, he has these connections, he's going to flee, which is, even in the state court you see that happen.
Yeah.
Where
obviously it was a persuasive argument. The judge bought it, but our contention is that he would have stayed even if he were released. Now obviously he's going to stay.
Could you talk a little bit about the conditions that he's in? And he stayed at the Plymouth County House of Corrections, and what the conditions are like. You described him as draconian.
Well, I mean, he's in the maximum security. He's I think he's out of his cell for 1 hour a day.
He's in solitary. And you said, can you continue again with some of the arguments you made in there about why, government's arguments were warrants keeping him in prison?
Is it so? No, it wasn't blindly.
No, the judge didn't buy it, so but I'm trying to remember. We got him an apartment. The FBI had been following him for a year. My argument was that there were conditions that could have been imposed that would have assured that he would not have left the jurisdiction and would have shown up in court. That wasn't persuasive.
You said you're not going to give up the fight. What are you going to do now?
Well, there is an appeal process to Judge Young. Thinking about that. But I also, not just on bail issues, but on the entire case.
They use the fact that he speaks many languages against them, saying it would help him make a soft landing. What do you make of that?
That's the first time I've heard that expression, a soft landing. Obviously, Attorney Garland, it worked, because the judge used the same expression. I don't know what to make of it. He does speak about 6 to 7 languages.
Could you just tell us why he used so many aliases and why he was sending money to so many places?
Well, as I said in court, he said that he was
making money
using the aliases because he was afraid of getting in trouble with IRS and tax. But he had relatives all over that area, Egypt, Turkey, the republics of the former Soviet Union. His family was just spread.
And he was sending them money for various reasons. To list some of those reasons that he listed in court.
Well, one is his 15-year-old brother had to have heart surgery in Uzbekistan. One friend needed college tuition. Another one needed to buy a car. One friend was starting a business. That's where the money was going.
Is there a sense that your client is just guilty by association because he was buddies with the Tsarnaevs, so the government's trying to take him down?
No, I can't.
They trumped up charges. I mean, you said there's no terrorism involved, so it's just trumped up. They're just making this stuff up.
No, they have a case, but I don't. As I said, I don't think we've heard any evidence of how his statements were materially false, how they affected the investigation, or how what he said or did obstructed the investigation.
What about why did they wait a year for him to arrest him?
That's, I have to ask them. I don't know.
What about the
judges in two other cases associated with this, if you will, Zarnaev and Hayakov, have lashed out at prosecutors for their handling of this. Judge O'Toole in Zarnaev said they were prejudicial, obnoxious to use his immigration status against him. Today, Judge Woodlock said he might declare a mistrial in another case if he finds that they coerce statements from the defendant. Do you have anywhere to go with this trend that's emerging?
Well, first of all, Scott Garland is a pretty good guy. I would never say he's obnoxious, but actually, I mean, I don't have enough information about this case. I think the prosecutor made a fair argument for bail, and the judge, the judge bought it, and it's not my argument. So I mean, I have no reason to think that Mr. Garland or anyone from the U.S. Attorney's Office is being unfair.
What about the argument that your client waited before he came forward? That was used in this hearing today too. He didn't come forward when he had material understanding that these two individuals were involved.
Well, I mean, their allegation is he found out sometime Thursday evening. And I think he ended up at the Braintree police station about 8 a.m. Friday morning. I mean, their allegation is, approximately 12 hour delay. I don't know what was going on during that 12 hours, and I don't know when he definitely found out that this is not his friends who were involved.
You've never asked him that question?
No.
You've never asked him when he knew?
Well, no, I mean, he found out for sure when he was at the Quincy Tea Station, and one of the police officers there told him there was some Chechen weapons. That's when he knew for sure.
What time was that?
Friday morning. Yeah. I mean, shortly before 8 o'clock. He showed up at the Braintree police station about 8 o'clock. I think he went directly from the Quincy Tea Station.
So there was no discussion about the bombings when you took him out to dinner the night of the bombings?
Oh, we talked about the bombings, but they did not say.
So his reaction today was what again? If he was
He's disappointed. There's no other way to, I mean, he's, hopeful of getting out of Plymouth. He's disappointed that that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Your appeal to Judge Wood?
No, Young.
Young.
Judge.
Where is that? What's the status of that? What's the
Well, I mean,
grounds?
I haven't even started, getting back to my office and started on that, but that's,
You just throw out the indictment. What's the idea behind that? You can throw out the indictment. You're asking to throw out everything?
no, having reviewed the bail, the detention issue.
The judge thought your client is a flight risk and could take off. I mean, do you understand it, what she was saying? It seems like she already had that thought written down before you walked in the car.
I think she bought the argument. She liked the argument about the soft landing.
The dinner conversation, did your client say anything about did the Zarnaevs play dumb and act? They were as shocked as everybody else about what had happened?
I think at the last time there's been some discussion that they talked about it, but as I said, the Zarnaevs did not admit to doing it, and that's
Your
about it.
client did not associate them with it at that time.
Correct.
Do you believe that the judge made the decision solely on flight risk and not on any possible connection to terrorism?
I think we have to rely on what she said. She said it was a flight risk. No, my investigator found it pretty quick.
Were there friends that helped out or friends of his?
No, the investigator used
If you're friends with any of the Zarnaevs right now and you haven't been caught, you're not in custody, would you be worried that the feds are coming after you too just by association?
said
Well, that's what they
I
came
do.
after, you know, I mean, saying they came after you. They came after your guy because he was friends with us and I, nothing more.
Well, when you say came out, I mean, charging, they're saying not just that he was friends, that he made some, they are claiming he made, materially false. That's why they came out.
you said that the mother provided the money for the apartment. Did any other monies from Todashev's mother-in-law, any other people's provide monies?
Todashev's?
Yes. He's the one. He's the man that FBI killed in Florida.
No, I just got the money from Matanov's mother.
No one else.
No.